All right.
Are we doing good on time? Word.
Awesome. We're doing great on time.
Okay.
We're doing so good on time, we got a standing ovation.
We are recording. We are in the episode.
We are hot.
The episode is in us.
Ooh. Nope.
Nope.
Try again.
Yeah, try again.
Welcome to another episode of Serving You.
I wanted to like, come on.
What's with your face this episode?
I'm still not over the whole, the episode is in us.
It is.
It's in our hearts. It's in our soul. It's in our mind. It's in the laughter of every child and the wind and the leaves.
Oh, so
Jesus.
philosophical. Thank you. Philosopher Jeff.
Yes, Jeff, what is your topic for today?
My topic is you fixing your face before we get into this episode. Today's topic. Why do I have announcer voice this episode?
I like it.
Today's topic is solo dining. The stigmas attached to it.
Oh, solo dolo.
How do we treat them? How do they want to be treated? And I bring this up because there was something happening outside that was...
It's very loud.
Like, is there a wind tunnel happening? I bring this up because on our first episode ever put on YouTube, a friend, follower, and fan of the show who dined solo asked us to cover this topic.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so
send in more topics.
32 episodes later, I'm just kidding, I don't know how many it's been, but by the time we get to this episode, it's been probably 20 episodes. We finally get to it, but we get to it. So I would like, we'll go around the table first, and I want to hear a story of your solo dining experience. I think we've all had one. How were we treated? How did it feel? And then let's talk about the stigma that's attached to it, and maybe what's going on in the industry. Matt, starting with you.
I was going to say,
Tell us,
both
Matt.
of you are staring me down.
We know you've eaten alone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I enjoy, oh God,
I do
I
too.
know exactly what he's going to say. I enjoy eating alone.
I do too.
have no problem going out to eat and eating alone. I don't
agree.
understand why anyone would put a stigma on it.
Do you think one exists in the industry, though?
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
Is it customer stigma or server stigma? Like, where's the stigma coming
I
from?
think there's both.
I'd say
You think both?
I think it's both, yeah.
You know, because there are times where, you know, you're out, you see someone eating alone, you're like, oh, they're eating alone.
Like, you feel bad for them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I am interested in the industry's perspective on a solo diner taking up space. But yeah, for me personally, I enjoy it. I would prefer to have the company of someone else. Well, depending on the person.
Yeah, you would.
It's real.
Yeah. I tell you one thing I don't appreciate, whether it is being said to me or in reference to someone else. I do not like it when the person that is seating the solo diner says just one.
Yep. And it starts at the front.
I do not like that.
Some customers will say that. You'll say, how many today? They'll go, just me. And I always say, I like it just me. Like, I like eating alone. I'm like you. I don't mind it. I've gone to bars before and brought my book. Like, I don't need to fucking talk to you. I just want to be here and have a drink and be in public, but still be in my own space. I think as a server, some people look at a one top and go, oh, I'm not going to make any money. Like, why even try? And you're fucking stupid, because I've had some of my best tips from single people.
Yeah.
And it's easy ass table. Easy ass table. That's easy money. Yeah.
How often are we, as a single diner, where does the host always try to put you? If there's a bar, they're putting you at the bar. So, like, when I was just in New York, right, I had time to kill before a show, so I stopped at this restaurant to grab a bite.
Oh, so this is going to be a trauma dump. Okay, go ahead.
And while, I walked in, it was this little semi-fancy Italian place, and I was like, whatever, I'll try it.
This is in the city, though?
Yeah, in the city. I think it was probably the first time I was doing the Upper West Side Club, I think, or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I'll just try this, whatever place. And I walked in and they immediately, I was like, it's just me, just one person. And they were like, okay, put me at the bar where literally nobody else was at, which I was fine, because I was just in eat and leave type thing. But it took forever for a server to come over. It just seemed, there was definitely a feeling of, I'm not a regular and there's not a rush for me. Because it felt like that's because I was just one person.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a read on, because the whole restaurant was kind of behind me, so I couldn't really get a read on the restaurant. I was kind of watching the pizza guy make pizza, but there wasn't a lot of interacting with me. It didn't seem like the manager checked on, a lady sat at the bar and the manager checked on her, but she seemed like a regular. Oh, good to have you back. Let's get her, she seemed like a friend type thing. But there wasn't a lot of like, make this guy feel welcome. Now, I don't know if that's the city. I don't know if that's that restaurant type thing, although they made other people feel welcome. So I think that like the first and foremost is if you hear, oh, just one. And then secondly, they'll try to sit you at the bar so you're not taking up a two-top table. And I understand for, revenue purposes, I get that. But like when I go out dining solo, I want to sit at a table. I just want to relax and enjoy my dinner at a table. I like bar seating at times, but I don't want to be relegated to the bar. Give me an option type thing. But I think there's definitely on both sides. I think some people don't want to eat if they're by themselves. They don't want to go out. They'll just get room service if they're traveling. A lot of people just eat in their rooms if they're, out traveling for work and they're in hotels anyway. But I feel like you miss seeing the city and seeing like what's happening in the city. So I force yourself to go out and eat alone. Like I don't think it's a bad thing. I talked with a friend on an It Gets Butter episode about he travels a lot for work and he's in cities by himself. And when he started forcing himself to go out to restaurants, you start getting to experience the city more. But I also think there's definitely a stigma in the industry that we treat them differently.
I agree. Yeah. I get a lot of one-tops at the diner. Yeah.
When I worked at the fine dining, I think we were kind of like, we had a little bit of training on it too. Like, ask them if they want something to read.
Huh.
Because we had like, periodicals, Wall Street Journal, that type stuff. But it's one of those like, be courteous about it, but don't be weird about it.
Like, don't give them pity.
That's a weird, fine line. Like, oh, you're by yourself. You want a newspaper?
You poor baby.
You want a newspaper to hide your face so we don't have to see your sad ass face eating by yourself? I don't. We were told not to say that.
That's good. Really don't rub it in.
Have you ever? You're saying every experience has just been fine and dandy when you go eat alone?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, you're really adding a lot to this topic, by the way. Really, this is why Jeff topics don't trend on our podcast,
all
by
Matt's
the way.
fault.
I'm not going to bump up your topics.
No favoritism, okay, Jeff?
No.
Nope, sorry.
No, I mean, also, I've never had a restaurant ask me if I would like something to read when I'm dining alone.
Have you ever dined in 4-star restaurants? That's the question.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, see?
I'm
That's
not.
why.
No, I'm not frou-frou.
You don't have to be frou-frou to eat at fine dining. Fine dining has good ingredients.
I'm not frou-frou. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with fine dining other than it's pretentious as fuck. But
So you are saying there's something wrong with it.
But, for me, I am a fan of just good old everyday food. So
When you dine alone, do you prefer to sit at a table or the bar? Like Jeff was saying, he wants to go
I'm not a
and
big
have a
bar
table.
person.
Yeah.
It depends. If there's nothing to see, I don't want to sit at the bar. I like watching. I like watching people. I like watching what we've called the dance.
Yeah.
And at like those open kitchen types of. Now
Carrabba's
you
has
sit
one
me
of those,
at that counter, and I can see the entire kitchen. Oh, I will be there for hours.
You like that? To watch them cook and stuff?
I love that.
Yeah. Open kitchens are cool.
Yeah. I think it's a good trend that happened. You get to experience more of what's happening
Yeah.
in the industry.
And it's mesmerizing. A good
It
cook is mesmerizing.
Oh, yeah.
We have one at our place, Carlo. Oh my God, that man can fucking cook. He'll have 10 tickets hanging in front of him, 20 different things going on the grill. Everything comes out perfect, beautiful food, plated. Oh, yeah, I'm in awe. I agree.
There are also some great cooks that should never be seen by the public.
Amen to that as well.
Just because of how they talk, how they interact.
Yeah,
they're
that's
great
true.
at what they do.
But kitchen boys as a whole are not public appropriate.
Also, stay back at house, please.
Yeah,
Nobody should
fair,
be able
Jeff.
to hear what you're saying.
Never, ever.
So, all right. So you don't really have an opinion on. You think it's not a problem in the industry. It's not a. No
Well, I'm not going to
stigmas
say it's not a
attached.
problem. It's not a problem for me.
Okay.
I mean, I have seen instances where well, I'm going to not say other. I have seen instances where solo diners do seem to be, they're put in the corner, they're kind of forgotten. The server doesn't come very often and check on them. And then the hospitality side of me wants to come out, and I want to go check. I'm like, I don't work here, but
Right, but are you okay?
Are you okay?
You need anything?
There have been a couple of times where I have told a server that, hey, there's someone over there, no one's really checked on them.
Aw, you're a good friend.
So, is it? This is maybe too esoteric of a question, but is it possible to treat a solo diner like you would any other table? Because
Why wouldn't you?
That's how you should, yeah.
I agree, but at the same time, in all the kind of talks we just had, there's something like, would you have noticed? You mentioned, let's say a solo diner, nobody's checked on them in a while. If that was two people there, would you have been as concerned because at least they have a conversation going type thing? Are you more attuned because it's one person? Do you know what, like, so, and I'm not saying good or bad, I'm just saying in general, can we fully detach kind of that,
No, you're right.
our want to be social and our want to everybody should be social, to treat them completely equal, or should they not be treated completely equal because are they different inherently? Does that make sense?
Well, me personally, and you've seen multiple times where we're out eating, and I'll tell a server, hey, that table over there hasn't had tea, their tea refilled.
Will you really?
Absolutely.
My
Or
God.
I'll say, hey, they're trying to get someone's attention, but no one has stopped by.
Wow, you are so attuned.
Well, that's the ADHD.
Oh, okay.
Some would say nosy, but
Or some would
nosy.
say ADHD.
ADHD.
I don't know how you spell nosy. Okay.
Nosey. No, I think that just comes down to me wanting everyone to
Okay.
have a pleasant experience. And if I have to tell a server, hey, could someone check on them?
But do you think as a server, you can detach, do you think a two-top and a one-top, they're just going to do the exact same thing? Or do you think you want to stop at the one-top more because social interaction?
Maybe that's it. Social interaction.
Again, I'm not saying it's bad or good. I'm
Of
just
course
curious.
not.
Yeah.
No, we're just talking about it. I think you kind of have to read your table too. Like I have,
Also smart.
there's a regular that comes in and she always brings a book. So I don't interact with her because she comes in, she orders her food, she puts her book out and she reads, and I get it. She just wants her own space. And she probably has a bunch of fucking kids at home and a husband up her ass, and she just comes here.
I love that
to
you built a backstory for her.
I do. She comes in. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if we all do that to your regular. Like, I do. So that's what I assume. So I give her space. I'm not constantly talking to her. It's hospitality. It's service. I will say, like the single men, and maybe this is just the female side of me, I do pay them more attention and make sure that they're okay. Because, like, I feel like maybe I'm just making this up, and I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but I don't know, I just naturally nurture them. I feel like they're here, they're eating alone, like, I don't know, I just want to love you and pet you like George from Mice of Men, and just...
The male loneliness epidemic you're afraid of?
I don't know if I'm afraid of. I think it just... Because I'm not trying to take you fucking home. Don't get it twisted. Like, our interaction ends when you pay your bill and walk out the door.
I don't know if you remember the end of the story of Mice and Men with George, but...
Yeah, he killed something from loving it too much. I know this.
I was like, the beginning of the story isn't petting it, but
but that's it. Like, you can have your heart in the right place, and
Yeah.
the outcome is still negative. But so I'm not trying to stereotype a one top, but you do. Like, you're sitting
you get
here
a read on the
alone.
table. And,
You do, and then sometimes I.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I think your intuition kicks in as a server or just as a person. And, when you interact with that table or that person, let's not call them a table, when you interact with that person who is dining solo,
Yes.
you get a feeling of, do they want to be left alone?
Yeah, you do.
Do they want to chat a little bit?
Because sometimes they'll engage you. I'll have people strike
Yeah.
up conversations, and
Yeah.
you can tell, like, oh my God, they really just want someone to talk to.
Yeah.
all right. So maybe for the service industry, treat the table like you would anybody.
Yeah, because I swear to God, I've gotten $20 tips from a single man who ate $13 worth of food, and I was like, "Holy, thanks, dude."
And I tend to tip heavy when I go and I'm by myself type thing.
Even as a single, if you leave $5 as one person, that's fucking great. If I made $5 off of every single person that came in that restaurant, I'd be banking.
Yeah.
So no, even $5 is appreciated.
Stop at the table, but don't make it weird.
Thank you.
Just like you would every table. And if they, listen, if you need me, you'll let me know. Put
That's
up a bat
right.
signal. If not,
That's
enjoy
right.
your dining.
Yep.
I liked the idea at the fine dining when seating them. You kind of set an expectation of like, hey, here's a table for you. Mm-hmm. If you want something to read, let me know. If you don't, I'll be back to. But it was kind of just like a setup, but not in a poor you way, but in a, hey, you're a solo diner, so you have a couple more options.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be really weird if you were sitting two people and you asked one of them, listen, if you want something to read, because this guy looks like a fucking bore, you let me know. I'll bring you a book.
Like, yeah, this guy definitely does not look like Robert Redford. So if you want to put a magazine in front of his
Call
face.
back. So
Shut up. Okay.
So I think it's good. I think it's okay to set up like that, and I don't think that's supposed to. I hopefully would not make anybody uncomfortable as you're seating, but also for anybody watching that just goes out to eat. Again, I think we all encourage. Please go dine solo.
Yeah.
Go dine solo. Go watch a movie solo. Go do things
Yes,
solo.
love yourself. Shit.
Do that solo
Hell
too.
yeah.
Or do that with a friend. Whatever.
That's after dinner.
Whatever.
I am Mia. Nice. I'm sorry, God. They don't.
But just go out, enjoy a city when you're in it. You don't need somebody else there for it.
Because there's no stigma. Fuck them.
Yeah, and as a server, just don't make it weird. Just
Please.
let people enjoy.
Yep.
Also, don't ignore them.
That too. Duh. Your service.
Yeah.
Unless they want to be ignored.
Well, still check on them. Don't ignore
You still
them
check.
completely.
There's a difference between ignoring
Read your table.
and checking on less. But read
Yes.
your
Well,
table.
read your
Well,
table.
don't be a gnat.
Okay.
Don't hover over their table if it's clear that they just want some peace and quiet.
Yeah.
That's real.
So, all right. Well, we have checked off our first topic suggested to us.
Yay!
Finally.
Send more.
And
Yes, everyone, please send us your topics. What do you want to hear us talk about?
and where can
Otherwise, we're going to talk about what we want.
where can they
That's
send that to?
The email.
I'm trying to see if he knew
I
what the
can't
email
remember.
was.
I can't
I'm
remember
not
the
trying to
email
don't look at
address.
me.
Well,
Shit.
through the power of technology, the wizardry of technology, an email address will appear right here.
And that's where you send your
So
topic
send
to.
your comments and suggestions here. Oh, I'm pointing at my crotch.
I was like, it
know
looks
what?
like you were sending it to your crotch.
You can send it to my crotch too. I'll find it.
I got a suggestion for you.
I have a suggestion for you too, Jeff.
All right, gentlemen, bring it back.
theservingyouPodcast@gmail.com, and I will put the email address at the end of all the clips and at the end of the episodes, so you can send in your suggestions.
And
best.
what's the email address again?
theservingyouPodcast@gmail.com.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that
so.
actually comes to me.
Think so?
I'm pretty sure that.
See, none of us know.
I'm
We're all in
gonna
the same
double
boat,
check
dude.
Oh, you
There's
haven't
a
checked
link.
it?
Just DM me on Instagram. There's links.
Oh yeah,
you can
also do
find
that.
us.
It'll be good.
Yeah,
It'll be good.
We're fine.
Yeah, there's multiple ways of getting in touch
There
with
is.
us.
So
I mean, we can't remember any of them at the moment,
But you
but
can figure it out.
Yeah,
You're
y'all are smart.
Thank you.
don't
So
you dare.
solo dining, less of a stigma, and I think we've solved it. So that is another episode of
Serving You.
Yeah, we always disintegrate somehow. Because